your percentage of the platform.
Hello, cracks. ¿Cómo están todos allá afuera? Espero que estén súper mega bien. Estamos
kind of like the Rev said house was. You kind of saw your BS.
Manor Farm.
BUSD just kind of climbed.
Ya pasaron para
el
día febrero.
The difference is
at some point.
Día 1 de febrero 2020 con el lanzamiento de Animal Farm Layer 2. Le dieron más tiempo a las personas que no tuvieron la oportunidad
the difference is that the safe house had 500,000 BUSD for the life of the protocol for 2 weeks, 14 days. We are constantly generating BUSD with the Animal Farm. So it's a continuously replenishing BUSD dividend. And the initial BUSD
da like, comparte, comenta,
that's migrated over from Rev, that's going to be dripped in
vamos a escuchar
to this vault, because the way that the vault works is once those fees are generated, the BUSD, they're claimable by the people that were in there based on their share. So if and what this does is it rewards people for getting there as early as possible. You don't have to worry about getting in early and then having a bunch of people joining in after you and them getting a share of the BUSD that was generated before they got in. That BUSD that was generated and put aside before they got in, that's your share. And you own that.
Like per blockchain? Like is that a screenshot of who owns what every so many seconds or days or hours or minutes?
Not exactly. It just it knows what your share of the total BUSD that is in the pool, what your share is, what you're owed, and then as more people
money
come
comes
in,
it just distributes. As money comes in,
you have to claim it. It's on you to claim it, but it knows how much you're owed, and it keeps track of how much you're owed at all times.
Right.
And when people come in after you, yes, your share of the ownership of the platform is reduced, as if you're not adding pigs along with them. But that amount that was owed to you before they came in, that's still yours. That's still claimable by you.
Right.
That
and they could outpace me. And I mean, there's nothing to stop. There's nothing to stop a whale from coming in right after launch and buying $5 million worth of pigs, taking them.
Como te explicaba, están ellos hablando de si habrá o no.
Well, yeah, and that's a good thing, because if some whale comes in and buys $5 million worth of pigs, that means your pigs just did a 10x. So
then I just get the money too. So I'm good.
Pusieron para el febrero 1, 2022.
Yeah, there's no situation where anybody gets a free lunch. Like if someone's coming in and they're getting rewarded for how much they put in, that's also equally benefiting everybody that's already in there. Either through the appreciation of pigs or through the deposit fees. If say they got into one of the non-core farms, super big, that's deposit fees. Or doing some really big trades on dogs, that's just more dogs being removed from circulation and more BUSD is being generated to pay out the pigs. So there's no free lunch here, and any whale that does try to get in,
chicos,
they're going to
donde dicen que Animal Farm
they're not only going to pay the same
para el 27.
Pay the same kind of either fees or price impact or whatever, however they decide to come in, as everybody else in the system. And they're also generating
de BUSD,
whatever rewards or whatever, however they interact with the system, which goes to benefiting everybody that's a current member of.
Adelantaron
it's like someone could come in with a huge amount in drip and now make a very large ROI off of it. In order to do that, you just have to buy a ton of drip and also remove a ton of drip from circulation. So it's any major kind of action that's taken like that is
para la persona que entrarán con BUSD. Si tú tienes BUSD, no tienes reps todavía, es tu oportunidad. para obtener el token, no habrá otra oportunidad para obtenerlo.
You choose to sell them, that's to incur a 3% fee for the pig.
Martes, febrero.
Currently, right now, there's no tax associated with pigs.
Para que te quede claro que es el día del lanzamiento, ¿ok? So vamos a terminar de escuchar lo que está pasando
but I was
de parte de los desarrolladores Forex Shark.
Then you just lose your USDA.
Well, you lose your share ownership of the platform.
BUSD, right? You luse your BUSD reward.
You lose your share ownership of the platform and your ability to earn in the future. But this is something that I was just talking to my partner about, and I don't want to get too much into it because I'm not sure if or if not is going to happen. But there is a chance that we may, and I'm talking to Paladin right now, see if we can get this in. I'm highly considering a 3% tax on pigs, which is only placed on selling pigs. So if you do anything else with pigs, there's no tax with it. But if you sell pigs, there's a 3% tax on it that gets just sent to a burn address. And this is just a little bit extra incentive to hold your pigs and participate. Use that in the system. And also, it allows it to be even more deflationary, because pig is deflation anyways because of all the cash flows that are buying into the market, sending it to the address. So, just, because pigs is also, exposed to the dynamic supply control algorithm, which is controlling its emission rate. And also, there are multiple cash flows that are buying it off the market and sending it to the address. Pigs, as is now, are deflationary, but just to perfectly align incentives, I believe we are going to add a 3% tax on pigs only on selling, nothing else.
Okay.
And I'm just talking to Paladin now, because Paladin already, they already have all our contracts. They're already, done with our audit essentially, and they're gonna kind of complain if we say, "Oh, let's make this change." But I think that's something that is worth doing. And I just got off a meeting with my partner actually. Right now, we're talking about doing that. So that is very likely. I have to update my paper.
Yeah. Have you set the price of what Pig Dog is going to be right now, and then are just holding that close to the vest because you don't want everybody to know that?
Como cuánto sería el precio de Pig Dog
pretty much within a small range.
Good deal.
Yeah, pretty much within a small range, and people that got into the pre-sale, I already told what the starting liquidity will be. I told them, the starting liquidity and the initial starting price is less important than the knowledge that all of that BUSD that was associated with that, and if you get to the BUSD raise that was added to that BUSD, is going directly towards rewarding those who got into the pre-sale and got into the staking pool at launch and who hold the token at launch. Because no matter what the price starts out at launch, it's going to be rapidly appreciated, both from these buybacks and through people buying off the market. I would say, I don't tell anybody what to do with their money, but, those who got into the pre-sale, you should probably consider buying at launch as well. Don't just ape. Don't ape without looking at where you're buying at and, 100% slippage just for your money into it. Make an informed decision. But, there's good opportunities to be had no matter how you get into this. And consider buying at launch.
Él explica que aunque tengas, en este caso, no puedes pronosticar un precio exacto, pero que puede pasar lo mismo que pasó con Rep. Y eso que tenemos PL2 que venimos de Rep.
The reason why we made it possible is because we didn't want people to add it to a liquidity pool and start trading it and mess everything up.
Y va a producir mucho BUSD.
Because if someone added to the liquidity pool right now, it started trading, that there's going to be some people that have weak hands or just want to try to make a quick flip or whatever, start trading it, and they're going to end up screwing themselves when it comes time to to swap and they don't have those tokens, or they're stuck in a liquidity pool,
siempre tendremos todo lo relacionado.
So they're only.
Siempre suscríbanse, den like, comenten, compartan, activen las notificaciones porque siempre estamos relacionados con The Manor Farm y todo lo que te gusta a ti para hacer dinero. Estamos todos en el link de la descripción. Criptoker los deja. Bye, chicos.